We stayed at this hotel, after spending a week exploring the north of Madagascar. We will dedicate a review to this trip soon on YouTube. Initially, we had to stay in a different hotel, always of the Sounds Madagascar group, a local agency that helped us organize this wonderful adventure, but when we discovered that this hotel opened the 1st of July 2023, we were thrilled to visit this new establishment. This is the first 5-star hotel in Madagascar and marks a significant milestone in the country's tourism industry. It not only elevates the standard of accommodation options available to visitors but also showcases Madagascar's potential as a luxury travel destination. With its unique biodiversity, stunning landscapes, and rich cultural heritage, the introduction of a 5-star hotel opens up opportunities for international travelers seeking high-end experiences in this enchanting island nation. Royal Andilana, the name of this resort, is located at the very north part of Nosy Be. The journey from the port and the center of the island takes about 1 hour, while from the airport, it takes less than 30 minutes. Welcome to Paradise, the hotel's motto, gives you a very good idea of what awaits you. Upon arrival, we were greeted by the very friendly staff and Antonio, the hotel's manager. To be fully clear, this was not a one-off. Antonio was very keen on each customer and often interacted with guests to make sure they were happy. Not only the first days, but also during the entire stay. The check-in process was very smooth. After a much-needed espresso, offered from the director, we were accompanied to our room. Due to the last-minute change, the suite, only 3 in the entire resort, was not available, so we had to stay in a deluxe room. The room was spacious, restroom and shower were separated, and this is not always given even in other 5-star hotels. There was a terrace overlooking the internal garden which gives you another option to access the rest of the hotel. They are very attentive to sustainability. This can get a bit borderline when you discover that there are no bathrobes, and no body lotion is provided. Plastic is almost inexistent. They use dispensers for soap, shower gel, conditioner, and shampoo. Glass and paper are used wisely in the room. Using the QR code printed on a piece of wood, you can explore the hotel's features and services. We were not able to find any pillow menu though. This is again, a bit borderline considering the hotel's class. There is a minibar filled with water only. You can have other drinks and snacks on request and at extra charge. We appreciated this because this choice reduces the waste. The room's door is not very soundproof. In the night and early morning, you can hear music and voices from the aisle. A funny but also potentially dangerous fact is the lack of an in-room phone. The funny part is that a lot of services can be requested by calling 9, the reception, which is impossible at this point. The potentially dangerous part is that in case of an emergency, you must have the hotel's phone number available, otherwise you can't contact anyone. The furniture is of course brand new. They managed to design an elegant room using local materials and art. The main pool bar is where you can have a snack or aperitif, nothing crazy to be fully honest. The buffet style offers you a limited choice between tea and coffee with cookies and some fruits or pizza and small sandwiches. More than once, it happened that the bar buffet was empty well before the aperitif closing time. This issue does not arise with the main buffet restaurant. The food is always available, and the choice is above average. Quality is also good. We found it a bit strange that, officially, there are no gluten-free options or milk alternatives. Bread has different shapes but essentially, it's the same white flour bread. No soy, coconut, or plant-based milk available. Even no lactose-free option, apparently even upon request you can't have it. Most of the dishes have a description and include allergens indications, some are missing though. For some reason, they don't have sugar-free plain yogurt. This is a bit unfortunate given the hotel's class. On the other hand, a big plus are the fresh-made juices and flavored water. For breakfast there's an egg station for fresh omelette which is a nice touch. There's no fish or meat for breakfast, just cold cuts. This makes sense when you consider the target of the hotel. In fact, there are a lot of Italians, they are used to eat more sweets in the morning. The variety of the buffet is good, bear in mind there are practically zero restaurants outside the hotel, hence you will most probably eat at the hotel every day. We received a free soft all-inclusive upgrade upon arrival, you get a bracelet, and all meals and snacks are included. Make sure to read what's included and what's not. Espresso and cappuccino, for instance, are not included even at breakfast. There is also a one-night dinner at Royal Restaurant. You can choose between two menu options, meat or fish. We went for the second one. The dinner itself was good, the main concern is the service. Don't get us wrong, nothing terrible or upsetting, but if you remember the fact that you are in a 5-star hotel, you will agree with us that some mishaps should not be happening at all. Upon sitting at the table, we received a sweet cocktail together with the entree and the wine list. The entree was not even described, and we were basically left with no place to put the wine list, cocktail, and comfortably eat. The next dish was presented as fish, which is a bit broad as a description. We ordered a bottle of red wine. First the waiter came with the wrong bottle, and then, after a while, the wine arrived, but it was warm. Between one dish and another, there was literally no pause at all. We started our dinner at 7:30 p.m. and by 8:30 we were done. I was still eating my dessert when they arrived to get a signature for the bill. As we mentioned before, these are not huge problems, especially when you consider the effort and friendliness the staff put in their job. We just feel the need to mention these points that can be addressed with some training. The very next day, we opted for the on-the-sand private dinner. The setup was well made. There were some mishaps here as well, but the staff contributed to a very nice experience. There's no dress code in the entire establishment. This is again a bit odd, and things can definitely go out of control. Shirtless people wearing flip-flops happened multiple times at lunchtime. We fully understand that without a dress code you can pretty much wear, or not, whatever you like, but shirtless does not belong to a restaurant. One of the highlights of this hotel is the gym, which is available free of charge. The added bonus of having a personal trainer who is well motivated is a great perk for fitness enthusiasts like us. This is included, no extra cost, which is a very nice touch. There is a relaxing pool next to the gym, very quiet and indeed never overcrowded. The main swimming pool is located next to the beach. It is large and well maintained. For an extra cost, the hotel offers private bungalows situated right on the beach. There are two options at two different prices. The cheaper one gives you water, fruit plate and snack in the afternoon, together with an Aperol spritz before dinner. The more expensive one adds a margarita cocktail with the fruit plate and a mojito with snacks. Instead of an Aperol spritz, you will get a glass of Prosecco and sushi. The beach is located in one of the best places of Nosy Be. There's a ton of space available and sunbeds are not cramped together. Speaking of sunbeds, they are pretty comfortable, although they are missing a pillow. The hotel has 3 small stores, 2 of which offer clothes and one that sells souvenirs and soap. While it's convenient to have these options nearby, it's quite unusual that sunscreen is not sold. If you run out of cream, you can ask the shops to collect it in the city center and they will bring it to you the next day. So make sure you plan ahead and bring your own cream. There are many different activities throughout the day and night, and the best part is, they are free of charge. You can expect a wide range of entertainment options. These activities ensure that guests always have something fun to do during their stay. If you prefer to relax, don't worry, you will not be disturbed by these activities. There's a casino as well. At the moment there are only slot machines available. Kids club and tennis court is available as well. Of course, there's a spa with different treatments available at extra charge. Excursions outside the hotel are organized as well, some of which depart directly from the hotel. However, it's important to note that these excursions come at an extra charge. If you are interested in exploring the area, you can conveniently book these outings through the hotel. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi provided by the hotel is not top-notch and can be quite unreliable. To be fair, the internet connection itself is extremely poor on the entire island. If you heavily rely on a stable and fast internet connection, then you will be disappointed. Once again, we want to make clear that the Wi-Fi connection should be improved, but the internet connection problem is not the hotel's fault. Overall, this hotel offers a very good experience. It's a young hotel, but the manager is experienced, and you can absolutely see he's putting the effort in the right direction. There is room for improvement in different areas, none of which will ruin your vacation. First, the staff. They are all very kind and willing to help, but most of them have little to no idea how to serve in a 5-star hotel. You are seated with your partner at the restaurant, you are done, and literally when you are still chewing, the waiter comes to clean up your plate, no matter if your partner is still eating. Sometimes it's a bit hard to talk to the staff. They speak a bit of French and very basic English. One morning we left the room for breakfast, the "Do Not Disturb" sign was still on the door. We came back about 20 minutes later, and they were cleaning our room. As you can imagine, those are not first world problems, but we believe internal communication and training should be improved. We visited a lot of 5-star hotels in the past, mostly were well established since years, but they had much worse problems than Royal Andilana. Considering the price for the room and services, we believe this hotel is worth the money and it is indeed a very nice place to stay. We also believe that the management is pushing in the right direction to improve even more. Once again, this is the very first 5-star hotel in Madagascar. There are a lot of challenges to face compared to other places in the world. We strongly believe this hotel will develop like a good wine in the future. If you plan to stay in Madagascar in the near future, you can easily book this hotel and you will not regret your choice. We hope you enjoyed our review. Feel free to leave a comment and like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and, as always, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook for real-time updates on our experiences.